Good evening, everyone. I hope y'all have had a great Sunday and have had a good weekend. We got some much-needed rain last night into this morning. Just look at some of these rainfall amounts. In Adams County, over 5.5 inches. In Lincoln County, almost 8 inches of rain. Closer to the metro, a little less, about 1.5 inches in southern Hinds County, a little over an inch in western Madison, almost 2 inches in Yazoo County, and then over towards the Pine Belt, that would be near Jefferson, Davis, and Covington counties, about 4 inches of rain there. Now, as expected, generally the people who got the most rain were further along and west of Interstate 55, but we all got some beneficial rain. And thankfully, we didn't have any major severe weather. The worst of that stayed to our south. Here in central Mississippi, we had some flash flooding events as well as one wind report in Copiah County. Other than that, it was a pretty calm night for us, just some very beneficial rain. The tornadoes stayed south in Louisiana and in South Mississippi down near the Gulf Coast. The reason for those showers and storms yesterday is still over central Mississippi, still this cold front. We're going to keep the clouds and the potential for rain as it continues to move towards the east. And we've still got those showers showing up on Live IMAX 12 up in our northern counties. That would be up in northern Humphreys County near Belzona. Just some downpours. Nothing severe, not expecting any severe weather tonight either. Eastern Smith County, down into Covington County, southeastern Jefferson Davis County, then into Marion County and Walthall County. Just a line of heavy downpours. Nothing severe. It's going to continue moving towards the east over the next few hours. Model's doing a really good job with that line that we currently have. All this activity mainly staying in the Pine Belt. We could have a stray shower here in the metro, but I really think we're going to have dry conditions. Cloud coverage will continue, though. Temperatures in the 60s for most, 70 in Hattiesburg, 68 in Jackson, 62 in Carthage, 65 in Raleigh, and 64 in Vicksburg, those current temperatures. Now, with the cloud coverage tonight, we're going to keep those cloudy skies. That's going to keep our temperatures a bit higher than average, about 11 degrees above that average low of 50 degrees. 61 in Jackson and Hattiesburg, 57 in Carthage, 60 in Natchez. Also tonight, we'll have the potential for some fog as we head into early Monday morning. We've got all this moisture at the surface from the rain that we've had over the past 24 hours, and cooling our temperatures are going to cool pretty quickly at the surface tonight, which will allow for some patchy dense fog tomorrow morning. So if you're heading out to work, you might want to give yourself a few extra minutes because visibility could be below a mile for a brief period of time. But as we head towards 9 o'clock, that fog really clearing up. Temperatures tomorrow, more seasonal, low 70s, 72 in Jackson and Mendenhall, 75 in Hattiesburg, 71 in Carthage. The clouds will stick around. Mostly cloudy skies tomorrow morning. We'll get some clearing as we head towards the afternoon, but still, though, expecting a lot of cloud coverage. A stray shower is possible, but once again, expecting mostly dry conditions. That won't last long, though. Our next weather maker off to the west here, this low pressure system, is going to move towards the east as we head towards late Tuesday along that cold front. More scattered showers will be possible, looking like late Tuesday into early Wednesday. Not expecting any severe weather with this. Really, it's just looking like some more beneficial rain. Moving into our northwestern counties late Tuesday afternoon, continuing to move towards the metro around the drive time a little after, right near sunset. Slowly moving towards the Pine Belt. Actually, it's going to be moving pretty quickly, but it does look like the line, and I do expect this to hold true. As the line moves towards the east, it is expected to weaken, and that's what happened last night as well, which is why the Pine Belt and those east of the Interstate 55 saw less rain than those to the west. But a lot could change from now and then, but just don't expect too much rain. We'll have a few stray showers left over going into Wednesday morning. Not going to be too much rain, especially compared to what we've seen this past weekend. About a half inch. If you're lucky, you'll probably see a half inch or a little more. I do think those most likely to see a half inch or more would be north of Interstate 20. The further south and east you are, I think the lower your probability of seeing a half inch of rain will be. More noticeably, yes, we'll take the rain if we need it to keep getting rid of these drought conditions. I do think all that rain we got yesterday really did help with the drought. We'll take a little bit more of that. Low 70s for high temperatures going into Tuesday. Within that cold front passes, highs back in the low 60s. It's going to be a cool Halloween. 62 degrees for that high temperature Friday afternoon. We'll slowly warm back up into the 70s as we head towards next weekend, but it's still going to be seasonal, with our average high temperature being 74 degrees, so we're likely to stay below average. Go ahead and give you a sneak peek of the trick-or-treat forecast. 6 to 9 o'clock on Friday night. We will be in the frightful 50s, so upper 50s about 6 o'clock, but by 9 o'clock, low 50s, upper 40s in many areas. So for those trick-or-treaters, you might want to put an extra layer on, put some long-sleeve shirts, take those jackets, because it's going to be a cool night for trick-or-treating, but no worries for rain on Friday. Mostly clear skies in the forecast. I'm going to give you a quick update about Hurricane Melissa. Not going to impact us, but for Jamaica and Cuba, this is going to bring devastating impacts. It's currently a major Category 4 hurricane, winds up to 145 miles an hour. It's going to continue moving off towards the north and east, strengthening to a Category 5 before making landfall in Jamaica, likely holding on to at least Category 3 strength as it impacts eastern Cuba. Moving further out to the north and east, though, as it continues to weaken. So no impacts for us, but down in Cuba, they are going to have some bad impacts, and Jamaica as well. So over the next 8 days, not too bad for us. Low highs in the low 70s tomorrow, a few stray showers here and there. Once we get past Tuesday, that's when that cooler weather will return. Cold front moving through Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Look at those high temperatures back into the 60s by Wednesday. We'll get some clearing from those clouds as well as we head towards Halloween. High temperatures in the low 60s. Low is dipping down. 40 degrees is what I'm forecasting by Saturday morning. So with that, if you're north of Jackson, likely going to make it into the upper 30s. So get ready for that cooler weather. Pretty consistent temperatures, slight warming as we head towards next weekend, but overall, not too bad. Hope y'all have a great rest of this evening. Meteorologist Megan Hanna will be here tomorrow morning with your next weather update on Facebook Live as well as YouTube. Thank y'all for watching.